Hey, how you doing? My name is DimiYei, and I have no shame. I'm a big liar. I always say that I'm gonna post daily. I do it for a month, probably 2 months. But then December hits and it's all downhill from there. I know the channel's been kinda dead for the last couple of weeks. I've been just holding to whatever free time I had to record, and it's not that much. It's not that much. Like, I think I post 4 videos or 3 videos this month. Fucking crazy. And I still have some pending business with the channel regarding certain milestone that I will address in a completely different video. And I know that I shouldn't be addressing all these problems in this video, but I'm just out of time. But fucking regardless what's going on in my life, I still have to finish this game. And oh god, it's kinda pointless by now, because it's not like I spoiled anything. I still don't know anything about the game, but it's already been too long, man. I really doubt that a lot of people are gonna watch this series, but whatever. If it's fun, I will play it. Well, that rule doesn't apply to every single game that I have played. I played some pretty shitty games and tried to insert some comedy into them, but this is not the case. It's a good game. It's just way out of my zone of comfort. This is the boundary of my zone of comfort, and this is where the game is. So you know what this, you remember. Don't say that out loud, you little anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? Well, it's like button up your shirt all the way up. It looks weird, man. I'm kinda choking myself. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it all. Sayori hastily buttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep a button, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because... my god. Is she a lesbian? If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Okay. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. Oh, Sayori, what the fuck are you talking about? Put your shirt together, girl. So that's why I'm keeping unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Me? Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. That sounds like a good couple, but she's kinda nuts. Yeah, she's kinda nuts. Nah, there's no way. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Oh. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Fucking cockblocker. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yeah. Me, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to read through her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Hey, but we did that. I did that pretty good. I think it's a solid poem about existentialism or suicide. I don't remember what exactly I wrote. It was a long night. It's been fucking 2 weeks, or I think it's been 1 week since I played the game. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is on the wrinkling sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Oh jeez. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Pristine? You're kinda exaggerating again, buddy. Like, handwriting is the most uncool thing to be excited about. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my point first? Alright. Is this kinda important? Will this dictate who's gonna be my new wife? Whatever? I don't remember. Okay, Monica is the older one, Sayuri is my friend, and one of these two girls is the shy one and the other one is the crazy one. No, Sayuri's been with me the longer time, so I think it only makes sense to share with her first. I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing it with this woman. She's my good friend after all. Probably more than that. Wink, wink, wink. Sayuri. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Why all my expressions in this game are or huh? I know it's a fucking anime game, but not all people react like that. Come on, Japan. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayuri, please, you're embarrassing me. You must be seriously overreacting. Oh no. No shit, mate. An anime game? I never seen that before. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what it's like either. Yeah, just I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a me poem. Jesus. I know, she's such an innocent girl, but she's so annoying. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Yuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, bitch. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, me. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Can be pretty selfish. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. I don't see one. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. Am I gonna make sure you have lots of fun here today? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehehehe. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead helped me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trust me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I'll want breakfast. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure there's not a single rhyme in that entire poem. Morning, me, bed, ice, play, day, okay, kinda. Jesus Christ. Said Jolly. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that made me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Well, your best suck. Get out of here. Oh yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It is a terrible poem. Like, God, Jesus Christ, it came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Yeah, especially that last time. Oh, I mean, the last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. How old are you, Sejori? Fucking 11? 10? You know that when you're an adult, there's sometimes that life won't give you all chopped down and ready to eat. There's sometimes that, god damn, you'll have to skip breakfast. No, fuck that, you'll have to skip all your meals till fucking 10 PM when you have a piece of toast to eat, and then you just let the hunger do their magic and just try to sleep with it. I'm joking. I never experienced hunger. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Excuse you? Monica? What about me? This game's about me, right? Oh yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm not gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it if I have nothing else. Let's go with Monica, because it's the only girl that I recognize. Hi. Having a good time so far? Yeah? Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new on everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or other things, we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'd be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh, sorry, I mean... Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Why? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Huh. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends. Right? Just friends? Why do I feel Monica's kinda crazy? Everyone in this game feels a little bit out of their mind, especially me. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Oh well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of piqued when reading your poem. Huh. You sure you're not reading in too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Jury. But in any case, Yori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes flirting with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy will enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. It's not. Normally happy people are the saddest people alive, man. You see someone smiling on the street, they're Well, to teach their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I would love to see you try new things. Well, that's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. So in short words, be whoever you want to be. Heck yeah. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? No? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Fake modesty, Monica. So classy, so not pretentious at all. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Sure. Well, let's read it then. Alright. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle practice? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I will never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blink, like film let out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas are already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. It was actually better than the other fucking shit poem. I don't know, no shit about poetry, but it looks more complex. Well, it sounds more complex, more meaningful, pretentious as all fuck. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten poetry popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I think loneliness. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I've had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kinda nervous to talk about this stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down the paper and tie it up later. Another way to think about is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you will just get a big dark pile of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Terrible. Absolute garbage. Thanks for listening. Alright, we're almost done with the fucking poems. Let's go with Yuri, because I think that's the girl who's kinda depressed. See? Her first line of dialogue. Nothing. Like this girl. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. So sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Fuck. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Didn't I mention that like 14 times? yesterday? You weren't listening, right? Typical Yuri, so fucking selfish. What did you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad. Nah. Did I just raise my voice? So sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Oh, feels awkward. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter and they form fit the two together. Women have no clue what the hell did you just say? Spanish? I mean English, please? The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Bias? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Ooh, are we gonna trash talk this girl? It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles streamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kinda funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literary club? Alright. Oh my god, that fucking handwriting. Okay, let's get into it. Ghost under the light. The something of my hair, something beneath the amber glows, bathing. It must be this one. The last thing, no what? The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last jet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green of the future. Something, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light thickens, hickens, I hicker, flicker, back. Beautiful. It's really good, Yuri. I'm so sorry I have such a terrible handwriting. Oh, so that was on purpose. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I have terrible handwriting as well, like my handwriting is similar as the one of a toddler. It's an insult to humanity that I'm allowed to live. But fuck it, did you see hers? Fucking, it's bad. It's so bad. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I usually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Oh, cause you think I'm dumb? Is that the reason? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? I don't know what's that supposed to be. Hoo-hoo? Ooh-hoo. Yahoo! Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Yuri, are you okay? I mean, by the way you talk, act, and write, kinda looks like you're kinda depressed, girl. It's not good. You have to talk to someone. Not me. I'm not a good talker, but someone else, please. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, let's go with the next one. Natsuki, the little shit, the little pink shit. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not good enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Sure, I'll give you an 8.2562 out of 7. Pretty good, pretty solid point. Keep that way, girl. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Because it's too complex and I wouldn't understand it? Pretty easy. It's easy. I think you used less than 30 words, Natsuki. I'm not that dumb. Get on my level. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. That really hits home, man. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like a setup for a rhyme at the end, but then maybe it falls flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that. I realize. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, just not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from the mediocre writing abilities. That was a fucking painful sentence to read. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my points can stand up to theirs. This is a literary club, after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch it of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Is this like on their mind? Am I reading their mind? Telepathy and all that shit? What's with this language? Eh? Ah. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say that it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just mean the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Huh. Well, I do have a couple questions, suggestions. What the fuck is wrong with me? I know, swear to God, I know how to read. Just, I don't know, kinda tired. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori like it. And me, I like it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Damn, these girls haven't said anything that bad, but they sound pissed. And this guy liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands out. Oh, I didn't know that you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Huh? Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that me appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Can someone please say something that's not a fucking Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boots magically grew a size bigger as soon as Caesar started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Well, they're screaming, but I'm not gonna scream. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, and if they just noticed, I was standing there. Caesar... She was trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. I mean, they both had a point. They both suck, so... Yeah, take it or leave it, I don't care, I don't care. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Helm explained that to her. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Makes sense. I like that. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. Ooh, you just got burned, bitch. You understand that, right? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? I wonder if when I'm having this internal monologue, I'm just blankly staring into the void. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be Natsuki, Yuri or Sayori. I don't really like Natsuki, so let's side with Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's not a secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. That's such bullshit argument, but whatever, they are buying it. I didn't notice that I'm so sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You will say some things that you didn't mean. You apologize, don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenched her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. That's bad. She's trapped, at this point being defined only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh, that's really sad. That wasn't my intention, but I really don't care. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I act like that. You probably hate me now. No, not yet. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. Probably wasn't the best idea to side with Yuri. She was being kind of a dick. But whatever, no? It's too late for that. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I will never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? You say it, woman, and we can get over with this. We can get done with this. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Oh, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I would say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Without any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Cesar? Ready to walk home? Sure. Let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, oh, that fucking situation. I think you notice. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them all that much. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Cesar, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think since you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Probably a bit too much, you know? But it's a fucking game, so whatever. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Now we're gonna write another fucking poem. Who do I want to impress? Is this Sayori or is this the other woman? God damn it, I can't tell them apart. Okay, let's go with Destiny, and then is this the same words as the last time? Let's go with Flying, and Disarray. I don't know, I never heard that word before. It's probably fancy. Hell yeah. Kawaii? No, not in a million years. Let's go with Holiday. Cause it's December and it's the holidays, and I fucking hate December, or whatever. Sticky. Then we go with Lost. Then we go with Existence. And then we go with Extreme. A Nightgown. I don't know what's that. Climax? God damn it. Passion. Eternity. Fuck. Nipple? Not nipple. Titty? Kitty. Fuck. Papa. Sure. Judgment. Bunny. Party. Marriage now. Dork. Shame. I think I already picked the same words last poem, right? Let's go with fireworks and joy and snow cupboards. It's been a long video. Fuck it, let's continue. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I'm gonna live more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club, the usual scenes greet me. Hi, Cesar. Yo, Sayori, what's up, babe? Looks like you're in the good mood today. Oh. Okay. Game. Stop it. She acts the same way. All day, every day. Fucking give me that shit that she looks happy now. Fuck you. Don't that's fucking insult to my intelligence. Fuck you. I'm just still not used to you being the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Would you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. I kinda trying to nail one of your friends, so you could fuck off. Why don't we take a look at our purse? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I know it. I can see right through you, Sayori. Oh, you cheap bitch. You want me to buy you something? And you weren't gonna tell me. Shame. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. That made me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. You got the lawyer, bitch. Ah ha 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 ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Cesar to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling mischievously this stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution. What is up with all these people? Why they talk like that? They're spreading divine punishment or something. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Haha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fine. It's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Look at her. See that face? The face of the devil. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me into the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ooh. Did I just slap her? Damn, it was a good slap. Kya? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in her face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I wasn't until worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. Bitch. What? I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. This girl. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori abruptly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. You know what, I'm kinda tuning out this game. Well, I can only play this game for not exactly a long time. It's way too much. No, we did quite a lot. We write another poem. I'm still waiting for things to get crazy. Probably they will do in the next video. Then it's all downhill from there, guys. It's gonna be crazy. Stay tuned for more craziness in this crazy world. Yeah. And with that one, I guess I will see you next time. Bye.